Hello and welcome to another edition of We Stream. Today we're going to be checking out Jaiden and Boyinaband Empty. I know Boyinaband because, you know, he's everywhere and I've reacted to him once. I don't know Jaiden. I don't know what this song is, but we're going to get into it and find out. And this video has been brought to you by you guys on my website. If you want me to react to stuff that I wouldn't otherwise check out, go there. I will pin a comment below and check it out and we'll be here reacting to stuff. So let's get into it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, yeah, tunnel vision on the floors, in the scale of things.
Well, we already know what's going on here. We had the calorie counting grocery list and checking out the stuff. We're going to be a song about eating disorders. Empty. That makes sense. Empty stomach. All right, so we're eating disorder song. Hooray! You know, this will bring up the mood. This is what I've been sent. Well, I didn't get my degree in psychology for nothing. Here we go.
Things it's unimportant, so no talking, but it's still an intrusive thought. Tried hard to correct it, yeah, but nothing was effective. No one else seemed so obsessed with it. Things were desperate until the voice crept in.
So, I mean, we're just talking about the mental status, the mental state that slowly leads to these kind of deteriorations and everything. Boyinaband, when I've listened to him, it's more like he's trying to fit into certain niches of rap and stuff, and his voice doesn't work for it, instead of like doing his own thing. But we'll see how it continues on.
Can help you, trust me, you're ready.
See, I liked that with all the effects and everything. That was a nice, interesting vocal thing to do.
It seemed dangerous, but it's had to have faith in it. The secret is to just be empty. Didn't know if it was wise to listen, but what could it hurt to
try? And at first it was working, but then things were emerging. Cracked lips and tired eyes. I'm hungry with no appetite.
See, like, this whole thing, like, lyrically, it's relatable. It's not, like, blowing any minds. It's not, like, super, like, deep or layered. It's very straightforward. This is what's happening. But especially if you're going to do, like, very straightforward, this is what's happening rap about a serious topic, the voice is so important. And her voice and his voice just is not appealing to me. And that doesn't mean you can't like the song. And oh, boo, Scheme, he's being all clinical. Yes, because I'm clinical about things. That music brain doesn't turn off. When something just doesn't have a naturally appealing sound, I'm like, you should do something with it. Don't just try to emulate a standard sound if you don't have one. I don't think this girl nor Boyinaband have a standard sound, because listen to this instrumental. It's got the little, like, higher sense of dun dun dun. It's almost like a low-key party vibe in some way. So you got this, like, party jam instrumental, and if you're gonna do a song with darker tones to that kind of an instrumental, that's fine, but you have to find a way to make the vocals work. And on here, I'm being taken out of the song because these vocals just feel like really, really flat. I'm talking about my stuff, I'm doing all of this, and it just doesn't work if your voice isn't naturally intriguing.
I'm shivering and shaking, and I tell myself it's fine, but you can't fool your body, you can only fool your mind. Yeah, empty, I just need to be empty. Hide from anybody who will prevent me. Just fill up on water and shame. No, I'm not hungry, I just ate.
Yeah, so we're talking about, you know, the excuse you'll give. I'm not hungry, I just ate. Just fill up on water, you know, keep your body thinking that it's okay, you know, starving yourself. It's a song about a real topic, real people have, and it's a real issue. It just doesn't sound that good. I await all of the dislikes and the hate comments. For those of you who can handle reality, like, comment, and subscribe. For those of you who can't, probably, I don't know that this is going to get any better as we go. Maybe just run away now.
I developed a taste for this, endure the never-ending ache, convince myself I'm in control, and it's not all the voice that makes me sick.
It's okay when, like, the emotion's there, but the problem is now you got this one flat vocal layer with true emotive words. Great. But the instrumental isn't aware of it. The instrumental is somewhere over in the club. And if you're going to have that happen, you have to have some sort of harmony between the two. Maybe some vocal layers like they did at that one spot with his voice with the deeper voices, or some sort of wide panning. Something to bring a harmony between a girl sounding like she's doing a monologue for a school play in which she's getting increasingly more sad and a club banger. You have to find a way to harmonize those things if you're going to deliver it this way.
Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty.
Like this. This is fine. This is what you're supposed to do. So what are these verses? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is how you're... Let's take these voices they're still pretty monotone here, right? Inside I'm empty, but they're cutting it, they're slashing it, they're giving it effects, they're making it fit in with this instrumental. So that's great. You have a nice chorus here, but these verses just aren't working. Harmonize it all.
I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone. You're getting even worse. All the days begin to merge. Yeah, just a blurry haze, and now it's almost second nature to ignore the urges. Can't trust my own nature, and every calorie a failure. Gotta push the intake down every day, cause the voice comes back to say, you want to eat? Bite your tongue.
First half of the verse, again, we're going on the same topics, just more specific ways that someone with an eating disorder rationalizes their day and suppresses their desires to eat. But it just, he was sitting like this on top of the beat and it really didn't work. Like, you can't, sound-wise, it's frustrating because I like the message of the song. But then you get into the second part where they bring in the effects that's good. And I'm not saying the only way to have good vocals is to have a bunch of effects on them. I could already feel you typing that comment now, and you'll probably type it without getting this far in the video. It's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if your delivery does not match the instrumental you're on, you need to either change your delivery or add those effects. Because just leaving a flat delivery on a track that makes no sense for it, it does not fucking work.
Don't want to stay in embarrassment, just have to stomach it. They don't know what you want. A tug of war against common sense. I don't want to believe that I've overstepped.
But it's so overwhelming, and I hope no one can tell.
It's finally hitting me what this sounds like it feels like to me. It sounds like a much less refined and less musically aware version of like a 21 Pilots track, like Car Radio. Car Radio has like club banger vibes to it and like huge moments. But what Tyler Joseph did that is not happening here is, one, the way he used his voice in that song really fit, and the song was layered with nuance to have subtle points. You know, the verses were mostly just piano and calmness, so that the verses that were more of a dramatic, emotional monologue like these verses worked because the instrumental followed the verses into that calm place. And then when it built and they had more effects and he actually screams in that song, the instrumental builds with the voice. Here, there isn't that harmony.
Cause the numbers keep decreasing, this ordeal is becoming routine. Check, arms back, neck, thighs, suck it in and pinch my thighs. The scales are betraying me, the mirror is a lie. Numbers, it all comes down to numbers. I know it's wrong, but just because you know you're colorblind doesn't mean you can see the colors.
I like that line. I know it's wrong. Just because you know you're colorblind doesn't mean you could see the colors, right? So just because you know you have an eating disorder doesn't mean you could just, oh, I know I have one, so just fix it. Which, you know, that's how people treat mental illness a lot. Oh, well, if you're always stressed out, stop being so stressed. Do something that's less stressful. If you're always depressed, stop being sad. Like, you know, the stupid advice that stupid people give. That's what she's kind of talking about. She's like, if you're colorblind, what are you gonna tell me? Just start seeing colors? Oh, come on, you're colorblind. Start seeing colors. It's not how it works.
Fine, I admit I'm addicted, but the hunger feels good. How do I quit this? I know I could die, I've seen the statistics, but the voice is with me through thick and thin.
Inside it's empty.
What's funny is this chorus works better with the instrumental, but it still feels jarring in context to the song. It's a mess. I'm sorry. It is a musical mess, and that's not even subjective.
No, it's wrong, I'm looking but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone.
And it's not even like an organized enough chaos to make it feel like, oh, the song is supposed to feel disjointed like the mental illness does. No, that's not what's happening here either. It's just poor execution.
Inside it's empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking but I can't see myself. Inside it's empty. empty. I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone.
I can reach out to someone not like me.
This is much better. She's singing. There's a softness to it. It's weird how this song just keeps having moments where it like understands where it should go, and then has like the bulk of it are those verses that just do not by any stretch of the imagination work.
If you ask for help, it doesn't make you weak. I can reach out to someone not like me. I can help my mind to learn to trust my heart.
I can reach out to someone not like.
This is so good. This part is so good. What were you doing with the club bop terrible monologue rap? Why? Sometimes things just get lost along the way, but at least we have this part.
If you ask for help, it doesn't make you weak. I can reach out, ignore what the voice tells me.
And this build-up's gonna feel natural into that chorus. And they could choose. They could do the chorus big, or they could shrink it now, and it'll still sound good. This is gonna be a lead that makes sense.
Can help my mind learn to trust my body inside its empty.
That felt like it came a little off rhythm. Hold on.
My body inside.
See how it's not on the next beat? One more time for the road, so that anyone who's still at this point of the video, who's been pissed at me for saying musically there are things wrong with this, and I said it's objective and not subjective. Here we go. Here's objective proof that musically there's things going wrong. We're gonna like metronome tap this fucking spoon.
I can help my mind learn to trust my body inside its.
You see? It's not coming in on the spoon tap. It's a good message, and the song has good parts, but boy, it's a mess.
Empty. I know it's wrong, I'm looking, but I can't see myself inside. It's empty. I know it's wrong, but it's so hard to stop it alone. Inside, it's empty.
Yeah, they did it again. They do that little glitch thing, but wherever they placed it is just not correct. They placed it in the wrong fucking spot. Move it over. I think it comes a little too far, a little too soon. It's like a half beat too soon. Like nudge it to the right on your timeline, like half a beat, and you're good.
Empty. I can reach out. Inside, it's empty.
I can reach out.
All right, so great message. The song had great moments, but it's a mess. It's a mess of a song from a musical perspective, which, it is what it is. So, if you've survived this long without despising me, because, oh boy, here we are. Opinions on the internet are scary. Don't forget to comment and like and subscribe to the channel and come along for the ride. We do crazy stuff around here. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Bye!